How we doing? How we doing? How we doing, everybody? Nice to see you. Nice to see you. Hopefully, you guys are enjoying your Monday or going crazy on your Monday. I'm not sure which one you're doing, but you're probably doing one of them, one or the other on these kind of crazy Mondays out there. So hopefully, you're doing good, enjoying yourself. Oh, my little boxing thing is slowing down. I need to air that up. But anyway, let's get going here and some crazy news. Or do you want to watch Tommy? I see Tommy's out in Portland doing something out there. If you want to watch Tommy, let me know. But otherwise, I was going to get into some news out here, things like that here. See what Mr. Timmy Boy is doing out here in Minnesota here. Okay, let's check and see what.
But I'll tell you who is a complete piece of shit. I'm going to tell you right now.
There have been a lot of swear words at this
Tim
table today.
Walz,
Okay.
the governor of Minnesota, holding up a phone in front of a rally saying, well, we thought we were going to wake up and find out the president had died. Someday it'll happen. Someday it'll happen.
Although I will say this, the last few days you woke up thinking there might be news. Just saying. Just saying. There will be news sometime. Just so you know, there will be news.
I used to say he was the biggest buffoon in American politics, but it's worse now. But I'll tell you who is a complete piece of shit. I'm going to tell you right now.
There have been a lot of.
he went after it full up, not stopping that. He went crazy on Mr. Tim Walz. Wild. Let's see another crazy lady here. This one here looks like a crazy lady here. I'm not sure if I'll play the whole 2 minutes, 44 seconds.
The most ironic thing about this is, so he's doing all of this against Venezuela. And let me just be clear.
Against Venezuela. No, not against Venezuela. Against drug cartels that are sending drugs from Venezuela and Colombia to America to kill American citizens and get them addicted and brain dead, basically.
Nicolas Maduro in Venezuela is a horrible, cruel, corrupt dictator. The day he leaves, whether it is to a hellhole,
I'd watch it to laugh at it.
somewhere, or if he dies and goes to hell, I will be very happy. But I think America needs to ask themselves, do we want to perpetrate regime change in the region? Donald Trump is trying to convince Americans that this is about fighting drugs, and this is.
Do you want to save lives or not save lives? Getting rid of one guy in the likelihood that would save thousands of other lives, if not more, is probably a good idea, don't you think?
Because Maduro released crazy people, opened up the jails and the insane asylums and sent people here. That second part is flat out lies. There is no evidence of that. On the drug aspect, very little of the drugs that go.
How much evidence do you think she actually does, or research? I don't think she has an ounce of research. If she did any research, rather than just state points, then she would actually bring research to the table. But of course, she just expects the people to watch to automatically believe her.
Through Venezuela actually come to the United States. That is not the preferred path for drug dealers. The preferred path actually goes through the Pacific coast, through Central America. And you know what Trump did this weekend? He announced he was going to pardon the former Honduran president, Juan Orlando Hernandez, who actually is in U.S. prison right now with a 45-year sentence for having flooded the streets of the United States with cocaine for decades and decades. This was a case that was investigated. The lead investigator in this.
My ears are hurting, guys. Should I stop yet? Yeah, I'm kind of curious how that's going to end up happening. They'll find some way to say that it was Trump's fault. Like Trump didn't act fast enough or some silly thing or something like that. That'll be some of their excuses or something like that. It's crazy. How you doing, Lauren? Nice to see you.
Was Trump's lawyer, the guy he's got like second in command at DOJ, Emil Bove. This is a guy, this Juan Hernandez, who boasted about, I'm going to get the gringos, I'm going to stuff cocaine up the gringos' nose. He got allegedly, or it was shown through the prosecution, $1 million bribe from El Chapo, one of the worst drug traffickers in history, in order to allow. And on the other,
because a lot of the Venezuelan drugs, and there is drug trafficking there, a lot of it also ends up in Europe. It does not end up in the United States. A lot of the fentanyl, which everyone is very concerned.
Your point?
A lot of it also ends up in Europe. It does not end up in the United States. A lot of the fentanyl, which everyone is very concerned about, comes from Mexico. So the fact that they are dropping bombs in international waters outside of Venezuela and closing Venezuelan airspace seems to me to be some sort of subterfuge for something else.
It's like, oh no, they're sending the drugs to Europe or something like that. Like that's some sort of like, they're not coming to America, so why are we sort of worried about it? Deadly drugs, illegal drugs going someplace. Oh my goodness, they want us to be the world superpower, and then they say, no, don't be the world superpower. What the heck? This is interesting. ICE situation or something like that next order. Put this video out here. Might be from ICE or something.
Federales. Relata que el pasado domingo, Sergio y dos de sus familiares estaban trabajando en su jardín y en la propiedad de al lado al mismo tiempo cuando fueron sorprendidos por agentes federales.
Entonces, al pedirles los
Is it going too fast, guys, or not? I don't know. I thought it was going to be in English. It's from Univision.
documentos, es donde se dan cuenta que uno de ellos no los está proveyendo y es cuando se vienen contra él.
La familia no tiene claro qué ocurrió segundos antes de la detención de Sergio.
They're not clear what happened before his arrest. Maybe something happened, like they showed up, asked him questions, showed them a warrant, and asked for his documentation that he's supposed to have on him. And then he ran. Maybe that's what happened.
Pero creen que él ingresó a la propiedad a través de este pasillo, logró llegar hasta la puerta de la casa y tocó por ayuda en busca de refugiarse, pero desafortunadamente no lo logró. Las cámaras de seguridad de la casa captaron a Sergio tocando la puerta del jardín trasero.
Anyway, I can't figure out what that story is. That's how it goes in English. Here's Mr. Genius here. What did he say? Seditious Mark Kelly. Let's find out what he says.
I'll say this for the guy. While he's never seemed to do much else right for most of Donald Trump's career, bullying people.
He's done quite a bit right, you idiot.
Has worked out for him, but not now.
Well, that was from Univision or something like that. So they were just talking too fast. I didn't want you guys to get a headache trying to read the script. Hey, Tara, how you doing? Nice to see you there. Tara, no more of this nonsense. You were saying the other day you're a grandma or something like that. No more of this old person talk. We know you're a young lady, so no more of this old person talk, okay?
Because I won't let it happen. The American people won't let it happen. I'll say this for the guy. While he's never seen.
I don't know what that was a different one. He did some sort of speech somewhere. Maybe we have it later on. Walk away situations. I like these little stories here.
The left, but there's such a groupthink mentality. We either agree with 100% of things or we disagree with 100%. And for me, it was.
Thank you, Storybook. How you doing? I appreciate it. And I like what you said the other day in that one community thing over there, that chat or whatever. In fact, that reminds me, if you guys want to be in my community or whatever, I have a Twitter community over there on Twitter also. So feel free to join that Twitter community. It should be in the description. If it's not, let me know and I'll post it. I think it's in the description on YouTube, Twitch. I guess I could post it for you guys. Twitter, you should be able to see it already on my own page right there. We always go over here and find the description and copy it from there. But that communities, does it show up if I do this? I don't know if it'll show up if I do this. Maybe it will. Copy this into there, this into there, paste that. Let me know if that worked, guys. Hopefully that worked for you. If you can click on that link there, join the community. If it doesn't work, it should work in the description. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
With COVID. So everybody who was on the left, which I was a part of, had to fully comply with, agree with, endorse, and.
Okay, I wouldn't say anything about your grandson. I just, I'm teasing.
force other people to agree with the mandates and the masks and the vaccine. I wasn't doing it. I refused to do it. And I realized I was called a right-wing conspiracy theorist grandma killer as a Democrat. And I was like, I just don't agree with this one thing. And it's a personal choice. And I thought we believed in personal choices. And I was basically kicked out into the Republican Party over COVID mandates. And I see that happening more even now because I can see it so clearly. But I think that the Nigerian genocide is a great example. We should be able to look at things as objectively good or objectively bad. But because Trump is calling out the genocide in Nigeria, people are either ignoring it. I mean, imagine, like, it's the ultimate cause for the left. It is genocide, which we 100% protest and we fight against, right? And it is Black lives that definitely matter, right? I mean, they should be in tube tops made with the Nigerian flag, storming the streets and demanding that something be done. But because Trump says that this genocide is bad, we're either ignoring it completely or we're explaining it away.
Facts. Isn't that interesting on that one there? You always hear the thing about if Trump cured cancer, the left would say, why didn't you cure it sooner? And things like that. Why? You could have cured it sooner. But there's some other excuse like that. Here's a great example here. The Nigerian thing, Trump points it out. Maybe he should have his wife point it out. Maybe they'll listen to her, but since she's an immigrant, but nope, she's white. So that doesn't count, right? But anyway, and the other reason they probably don't want to focus on Nigeria so much is Black people are being unalived, but unfortunately, guess who they're being unalived by? Other Black people. So we can't say that Black people are bad. It would be the other reason that they're sort of not pointing this out. Like, no, Black that people. Minorities don't hurt each other. No, that can't happen. That doesn't happen in Chicago. No. We can't sort of make that sort of connection between Nigeria behavior and Chicago behavior, We can't let people see that what's going on there,
I read an article
in Democrat cities
that said that the Nigerian genocide isn't exactly a genocide, like Trump's exaggerating it, because Boko Haram and the Muslim extremists are killing Nigerian Christians.
Unaliving, but YouTube, This video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, teaching, and education and research. Thank you.
Christians, yes, by the thousands, but they're also killing non-extremist Muslims. So it's not one particular group of people. So it's not necessarily a genocide. So who cares? Like, you are trying to explain away people being murdered because you don't want to get behind something that Trump says is wrong. That is cult-like behavior. You have to completely endorse things or completely be against things based on what your side is supposed to believe in, what you're allowed to believe in. And that is kind of scary because...
And if anybody brings that kind of stuff up at the ICE building or whatever, you don't know how fast whataboutism would work at that point there, what about Israel or something like that?
For watching what's happening with the left and how extreme they are, but it's also maybe a good thing because, like me, if somebody can't get behind something, a cause, socialism, the trans movement, they want to support Christian genocide in Nigeria, I don't know, they aren't allowed in the club. They get kicked out. And getting kicked out of the Democrat Party was a huge blessing for me in hindsight. But it's crazy to think that I can criticize my party and the things that we do wrong or our leadership or whatever.
Hey, Josh, what's going on? How you doing? Nice to see you. A few people are popping in here, but right now only 3 on YouTube. Are you guys all watching Tommy Boy? Is that what's going on here? I'll put on Tommy Boy in a second if that's what you guys are wanting to watch, I guess.
But I can also see what's objectively good. And I think that people are going to keep leaving the left when they realize they have no ability to have flexibility of thought.
Yeah, is that what everybody's wanting to watch right now? Okay, we'll check in on Tommy here. Let me just get rid of that bookmark there. Let's go. He's on Twitter, right? Yeah. He's trying to get
Tariffs, do you know what a tariff is?
Yeah, do you?
Yeah, I do. It's like a tax.
They're bargaining chips, right? Because now we don't have reciprocal tariffs with China.
Tariff against China?
Quit doing that. There we go.
And yeah, now it's 0-0 with China.
Its own people.
Do you know that tariffs are used as a bargaining chip? You know that China's been tariffing us by like way more than we were tariffing them for the last like however many years, and now it's down.
Somebody needs to get Tommy a stabilizer, a gimbal.
Don't have a problem with Trump's economic policy. I just think all of the weird personal crap that you're pushing is weird. Like,
Transgenderism is a really big problem in this country. That's a serious. People are sick of the transgender ideology.
I'm just sitting here trying to celebrate Christmas, and
You keep saying that, and then you keep engaging me, and then you keep saying that when you don't have a point to make. You say that, and then when you want to say something, you're fine. Then when you don't want to make a point, you say, hey.
You're the Grinch.
Come on, dog.
You are the Grinch.
Come on, bro.
You are the Grinch here.
I am the Grinch.
Yeah.
I'm a mean one. The Grinch.
Why do you guys not like democracy? You're gonna be like,
This is a constitutional republic.
young guy, but I remember when
This is a.
about democracy.
I did. This is a constitutional republic.
Guy, but I remember like 10 years ago when conservatives at least pretended to care, and they were, they were about democracy and they were about like voting. And
Yeah, we're a constitution.
Yeah, voting, the proper people voting.
Democracy is mob rule. Democracy is mob rule.
That's like such a basic understanding.
Did you know that tariffs are men? Democracy is mob rule.
You pay good Okay, let's stop using words like democracy. If you pay taxes in a county, should you have a say of what happens in that county, or should you have no say in it and just pay the taxes anyway?
It depends.
It depends.
Yeah. I don't think you should pay taxes anymore.
You don't want any say.
No more taxes.
You want to pay for the community?
10 years ago was a long time. Yeah, that's for sure.
Okay.
Democracy doesn't work, bro. It's mob rule. That's why our founding fathers made a constitutional republic.
What would you prefer?
Exactly what we have right now.
You like you enjoy what we have. We vote.
Yeah, we vote, and we have
Idiot.
We don't. If we was just democratic, then we would never win. Red would never win because California and New York would overrule everything.
Do you or do you not vote?
Yes, I vote. Yep.
We vote, and then we pick.
Hey, back before you started calling me a tranny and stuff, I remember you were all worried.
Electoral college. That's why we have an electoral college.
Problem with the fact that
I couldn't think of that word for some reason.
To bomb Jesus' hometown of Nazareth.
I don't agree with. I'm America first, so I don't agree with sending any money or any kind of funding or any kind of weapons or anything to any other country until our country is back on track. I don't agree with everything Trump does, but I believe we should shut down our borders completely, legal and illegal, and invest in our country until our country is back on track.
Back in the 20s, that's what the.
We need to make our country like it was in the 80s.
You don't agree with everything Trump does, but you want him to be the king rule leader for.
Yeah.
eternity?
Yeah. Well, people didn't agree with everything kings do either.
How do we choose who goes?
You know what a meme is, buddy? You're young enough to know what a meme is.
The republic goes back to voting, electoral college. You know.
Okay,
Yeah.
so wait. That he'll give it back. If I elect someone super
Trump freed Palestine. Yeah.
Son is just gonna be like.
Oh, his son's definitely gonna be the next president.
Wait, so if I go, let's say we elect somebody who's super far left.
Yeah.
We elect somebody who's super
He would do better than what's happening now. That's for sure. He wouldn't be able to be stopped at every corner.
Like, what's the deal?
He wouldn't be able to be stopped at every corner.
Yeah, George Washington. They wanted George Washington to run past his term, and he chose not to. Do you think that was like woke?
He didn't even want to be president, and they made him.
Yeah, that happens sometimes. That's
Yeah.
what happens when a country chooses a leader that they really like.
Yeah, and we chose a leader that we really like.
That's a sign of a good leader. Yeah.
George Washington.
Like,
Trump, Ryland 2048. Ryland 2048.
Yeah, like when Trump ran and he didn't have to run and everything. He ran not because he wanted to be a politician, but because he wanted to help his country. Idiots.
He was the best president ever. George Washington,
He was
founding father.
He was because he had reservations.
All right,
Washington,
He was
founding father.
He was because he had reservations.
let me see if I can do this.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing.
You guys.
I think I can do this here. That way you can still see what's going on the screen, and I can still do the news thing here, maybe. Sonny Hostin. I think we already watched that one there. Caitlin Bennett had a little discussion with somebody here.
Okay, 20.
Yes.
Which is not old, but you're the oldest one here.
Yes.
When did you realize you were part of this?
I was about 12 or 13, I believe. I knew I was different. I didn't really know what yet because I didn't really know the word trans. I didn't know what LGBTQ was. I didn't know any of that. So I was like, Mom, I feel.
Oh, I can't have two things playing at the same time. Doggone it. Okay, well, Just finish this video off here real quick.
Like, I think I like women, I think I like guys, I don't really know, but I kind of like told her, and she kind of made me put it back in. Oh, no worries. Put it back in, like sink down, you know. But eventually she kind of opened her arms and she was like, I accept you for whoever you think you are. And so I've been on testosterone for about 3 years now.
Okay.
So that's been great. And it's been great. But so yeah, about 13 or 12 is when I kind of came out and kind of knew someone was up, you know.
So you were born as
a female.
As a female, and now you're a man.
Yes.
Okay.
What do you need? What do you want something? I can help you if you want.
Yes.
We're
Do you want
all
to take me through there?
cooperating,
Do you want to take me through there and show me everything that's going on?
Do you want to see where we give here? Do you want to see where I personally give people take out people's uteruses? Do you want to see where I personally take?
Yes, I do want to see that.
Oh, okay, good. Because I actually do it right around the back alley. If you want to see, yeah, we can go. Want to go check it out?
I mean, we could get the cops to help check that out if you're admitting to doing that, because that's pretty vulgar.
I personally am here to do so much harm. So much harm.
Thank you. Thank you for admitting
to the world. I, as a gay person, only want the worst for people. Hello. Let's see.
Talking about DeSantis, if you have any views about this harm's way, and you're literally signing a petition to try and kill them at any point in a pregnancy. Don't touch my stuff. I thought you didn't want to be on camera.
I didn't want to be on camera, but you're putting me on camera. So hello. I personally am putting children in harm's way by dressing up in a wig, by wearing a heel. I personally am putting children in harm.
You do realize that's not the way to get. Yeah, I know you're memeing, but stupid.
By reading them a book in a wig. I personally put children in harm's way as someone who I absolutely love.
About being happy. What is Jesus?
Okay, that's enough of that weirdness. Call that one good. Wait, there's a President Trump thing here. Check this out.
Raise your taxes on top of everything else. But she said two things above all else that bothered me. Number one, she hates Christianity. Number two, she hates country music. How the hell can you elect a person like that? So I just want to give my total support, and he's had it right from the beginning, to Matt Van Epps. He's going to be a fantastic congressman. He's going to represent you so well, and we'll keep our agenda going. And I'm going to make a call tonight about 7 or 8 o'clock. I'm doing a tele-rally for him tonight. So if anybody wants to listen, basically I'll be saying the same things I just said. He's fantastic, and go get him and get out tomorrow morning, get out and vote, and let's make it a sweeping victory. The whole world is watching Tennessee right now, and they're watching your district. The whole world. It's a big vote. It's going to show something, and it's got to show that the Republican Party is stronger than it's
All right,
ever been.
President Trump live at the rally with Speaker Mike Johnson as
I love it when he does this. I mean, it may not be too impromptu or something like that, but a lot of times he'll sort of, what do you guys need? What do you guys need? Do you need to call somewhere? I'll call somewhere. What's going on? Craziness. Takes care of that one. Let's go back and see what Tommy Boy's up to here.
It's okay. Some conversations are really awkward, and then film the 3 again if it makes you feel better.
Yeah.
I get it. It's totally fine.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, you're really good responses and stuff.
Yeah.
You're
I know.
quick on your toes, man.
I know I am.
Quick on your toes. Well thought out. Let me see. I want to see those viewers. What's your viewers? I want to see proof. No. Oh, you don't have 7,000.
Yes, I go on my ex and look. I gave you my ex. I gave you my ex. I gave you my ex, you fucking clowns. Yeah.
I couldn't find it.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
You're ungoogleable. What is your thing? You're ungoogleable, bro. This is embarrassing.
It's at Tommy 4Trump 420 on X.
Tommy 4Trump. What are you streaming on? I'm scared.
I'm streaming on X and Rumble. Yeah.
424 Trump?
Tommy 4Trump 420.
Oh, like the number 4. That's
yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I like the number 4.
I got 6,300. 6,900, and then I got all the restreamers, and then I got So
you got the restreamers. No, I believe you that it's 7,000. It would just be really funny if you were like
45,000 average a day. Yeah.
You have a bot channel.
Yeah, I have a bot channel.
Oh, nice. Wait, what do you?
Big bot channel.
What do you stream on? X.
I'm on X.
Oh, you can go live on X.
I'm on X and Rumble.
That's tough, man. That's kind of. Well, I haven't been on X. I don't have.
Because it's a true free speech platform.
Well, I'm on Blue Sky, but I don't like it because here's the thing: is I don't really fuck with liberals either. I just like have kind of a different
Trump train, baby.
For it than you. Nah, it's more just I think you kind of misunderstand what Malcolm X meant by white liberal, and that he was more talking about like people who kind of support the status quo of
Because we actually, I don't know if you know this, but we do live in a constitutional republic, but that also is founded on an ideology called liberalism that was actually pioneered by
the old liberalism is nothing like it is now. Liberalism now is a disease.
Ideas do change over time.
Liberalism now is a disease.
Do you think conservatism is anything like it was like 8 years ago?
Nope, it's way different than it was, and it's better now.
You think it's better now?
Yes.
What about exchange? What about king?
I'm just curious if
Because
you
we're
think anything
deporting all
about
the illegals.
country you're in. Like what about
Because Trump is making this country great again.
in what way? You can't just
He's deporting illegals. He's bringing back common sense, letting people know that men are men and women are women. He's giving tariffs to all the countries that tariff us. Yeah, he's doing all kinds of
What do you
stuff.
like about tariffs?
This guy's I read books or something like that, and this book about economics and everything says tariffs are bad, even though 10 years ago Democrats were saying tariffs are okay. Anyway, let's see what else we got going back here in the bookmark area.
You can tell me what. Duh, we all know what a fucking.
Hi everyone, I'm Councilmember Shahana Hanif. I represent neighborhoods in Brooklyn, including Kensington and Park Slope. I want to thank the protesters that said ICE is not welcome in our city. Their heroic demonstration.
Heroic demonstration. You saw the videos yesterday, right, guys? Heroic demonstrations. Fighting police, trying to climb in to attack ICE officers is heroic in her mind. What the hell is wrong with the Democrat Party?
Shows that New Yorkers keep each other safe. What my colleague, Councilmember Sandy Nurse, shared about our sanctuary laws and NYPD breaking that law, violating that law, we as legislators.
NYPD trying to protect other law enforcement officers from being attacked by civilians that don't know what the law is bad. Okay. And she'll probably be elected as congressperson or whatever she is. What the heck?
Are working on passing my bill into 214, the New York City Trust Act. When we see demonstrations like yesterday by the violent, terrorizing police department.
Terrorizing police department.
It creates erosion between the immigrant communities and law enforcement. We are seeing week after week incidents that show that our city is violating its own laws, and that is wrong.
Shame.
That is wrong. Shame.
Are they violating federal laws? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Which supersedes federal law or city law? If you're in government, you should know this. Federal law. Good. So, you see how stupid you are? No, you still don't see how stupid you are.
The SRG must be disbanded. Yes. It must be disbanded. Yeah. And all protesters.
It must be the SWAT, but the quick response team of the police, I'm guessing, is what she's talking about. Anyway,
they're used as bargaining chips. They're used as bargaining chips. Trump's a businessman. That's what. Because did you know that China was tariffing us by like 100%, and now it's at 0? That's the bargaining chip.
I'm asking you why you like our tariffs. I'm not talking about China's tariffs.
Because we need to be tariffing people. That's for sure.
And selective prosecution. And in response, the DOJ revealed new evidence against her, including a text message marked March 28th, 2024. And it was about how she's taking deductions on, again, what we know is actually an investment property, not a second home in Virginia, the one at issue in this case. And she texted him saying, this is to her accountant. Okay, her accountant. So this is an IRS filing. And she says, I do not want to take deduction. It looks suspicious, and I need to do everything according to the tax code. So she'd been taking the deduction for years, by the way, for years. The government represents James represented that the Perone residence, that's the one in Virginia, was an investment property.
Letitia James, I think is what they're talking about.
In her income taxes, including taking deductions consistent with investment property, not a secondary residence, because that was more tax advantageous to her. These deductions demonstrate that James never occupied nor intended to occupy the Perone residence as the mortgage terms required. That's what she promised the mortgage lender she would do, and she didn't. Defendant continued taking the investment property deductions for several years until in 2024, she told her accountant, I do not want to take deduction. It looks suspicious, and I need to do everything.
I wonder when in 2024, was it kind of late 2024 when it looked like Trump was going to win the presidency and he might sort of do some things afterwards?
According to the tax code. Now, March of 2024, you've got Donald Trump as the nominee, Joe Biden extremely weak.
Making my point.
June of 2024, he would have his meltdown. November of 2024, Trump would be elected. But in March of 2024, the numbers were already spiraling. And there was serious questions about whether Joe Biden could win. And I think she's sensing there is the possibility of a Donald Trump return to office where somebody takes a closer look at my documents. And clearly, she realized that there was a massive inconsistency in what she was doing. One could argue a fraudulent inconsistency in what she...
Very likely.
We need to do tariffs instead of federal tax, just like it was when we first started this country.
You like being tariffed? You like paying more for your goods?
No, because if they tariff us, then we tariff them. That's the bargaining part. And that's how dumb you guys are. You guys are so ignorant, bro. You guys are so, they're part of the bargaining piece tariffs. Yes, exactly.
And I don't even care because I actually kind of think
no more free rides. No more EBT for able-bodied people.
A lot of people in Portland here have this thing where they don't really care about anyone, but they hate Trump for his economic policies. I'm the opposite, where I hate Trump specifically for his social policies, and I don't really care about his economic policies because I.
Anybody else? Let's see. So live. Let's see here. There you are. I'm just getting tired of those guys too, Tommy. Like, what the heck?
Look, that fool got a tail. He got a tail on his thing.
In case you're curious, he's at Pioneer Courthouse Square, kind of the center of Portland, you know, place where people can walk and get their Starbucks coffee and access a few places that are still open in Portland, you know, around that area. Like that Nordstrom is open over there.
Yeah, she changed her name to Pam Tifa a long time ago, I think. She always is on my page commenting stupid shit. Stupid shit.
What that one? See what else we got here.
Ted Nugent wears the tail. That's fucking funny. Justifies.
You said you were happy that your daughter had an abortion?
Yeah, my daughter wanted to have abortion. She is more than happy to have an abortion.
She says she's happy that her daughter's a hoe.
Our child. Wait, hold on. You're happy that your daughter is a hoe?
Yes.
How fucking retarded is that? How absolutely absurd. That's the problem with single white liberal mothers like this. Single white liberal women like this are the death of America. She'll never have anybody that loves her. So she has to push her radical shit on her
Is she a
daughter.
hoe or is she single?
She's a hoe. Her mom's single, but she's a hoe. Nobody's fucking her.
Know that I'm single or married or in a relationship.
You're definitely single. You're a lonely white liberal bitch. That's why you're out here.
From the back and the front at the same.
Weirdo.
Whether it's bait or not, no mother should be okay with them.
Show that you're like a queer
Yeah.
Never really do.
Metrosexual now.
The guy in the back is so worthless being out there. I'm not sure if he's getting paid to be out there, but he's the Antifa de-escalator guy, Santa Claus, whatever. It's just worthless.
She's proud of her daughter being a hoe. That's so fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Not a worthless human being, just his job is worthless. He's not doing his job. He should be standing there closer to the situation and potentially de-escalating, and things get crazy. But he's way back there, not doing anything besides sort of saying that Antifa has a de-escalator because we don't get violent, but we have somebody to stop any kind of violence.
But you fucking idiots are the ones that sit there and like, oh my god,
Especially dogs.
get the fuck over yourself.
That's BCP's video.
Wake up. Go pull the tail. Spin, you're fucking funny, bro. Wankers they are. Yeah, it's pretty dead out here right now.
I'm a drug addict. Yeah. You know, and if I'm inside that I think I will quit doing drugs, so I'm able to like be more functional.
Hey, Pharmacat, how you doing? Nice to see you over there on YouTube. I appreciate you popping in there. Thank you. This is Haley here. Haley West, I think, is her channel on Twitter. She might have other forms also, but lately she's kind of getting out of the streets, finding out what's going on. She interviewed Richard again the other day. But let's see how the homeless or houseless population is doing. Yep, Linda, yep.
It's probably hard to get out of that cycle when you can't get into a home and, you know, have housing where you have that consistency. If you don't mind me asking, is it fentanyl that's been the kind of drug of choice? And that's so addicting. It's hard.
It's hard. It's more. I feel like I've lost a lot of more people off the fentanyl than I the heroin. When heroin is back, you know, and it's like it's sad.
Have you personally lost friends to fentanyl?
Yeah, and I've OD'd twice off of it, and it's really scary for me.
Yeah.
But I've witnessed people like on the sidewalk like that have died from it, and the cold on top of it too. It's kind of sad, you know.
What's the police response when you know, are they pretty quick to come and aid, or do you feel like that's
I think
been an issue?
I think they more faster if they weren't homeless.
Yeah.
You know, and if you say that you're homeless, a drug addict, I think they think they're sweet ass time. You know, they don't care about us. You know, and it's sad because you know we're just like everybody else. We're human beings just because we're on the streets and we're like struggling for different reasons. You know, and we get judged by the cops and people. You know, just because of that reason.
Do you think if you were able to, you know, that paperwork were to go through and you get your, you know, a place to live, do you think that would change your life and
I think it would
set you on a good trajectory?
I think it would.
Yeah. Well, what was your name?
Jennifer.
Jennifer. I'm Haley. It's so nice to meet you, Jennifer.
Good little interview there. Nice job, Haley.
Actually, let's go.
Here's more homeless information here from Kevin Dahlgren here. Martin Luther. This is like the major highway in Portland's west side or east side, Clackamas County side of things, anyway. So sad. Oh, yeah. He's still chatting up out there.
What'd you say? What'd you say? I didn't hear the mumble. Damn. Hey, you like my shirt? Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what does the shirt say.
Never trust a person in a puffer jacket. Hey, dude. Damn, this full steams hella bad. I gotta get past them.
Look at that area as they're walking by there. I guess they're waiting for the bus. Okay, I'll give them that. They're probably just waiting on the bus. Everybody's on their phones. Look at this. As he's walking by there, except the ones that are directly waiting for the bus here, nobody's having any human interaction here. Unless they know each other. Let's say mother and son as he walks further down here.
BLS, thank you. I'll check.
Right there. See, probably mother and son talking there. Everybody else that's under 60 is on their phone.
Yeah.
And to the right, people glued to their phone again over there.
Dun, 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 dun.
Glued to their iPod earbuds or whatever also. Ooh. He's walking over by that. There's a chessboard over there. It's kind of nice on those little tables over there that people play chess over there all the time. It's next to the Starbucks.
Oh, damn. Where the fuck did that come from? Freedom Compass, I got that. Thank you, bro. I just checked my Cash App and I was like, holy shit. Thank you. Thank you, BLS. I got it. Thank you, bro.
He's just playing around out there. Let's go see. Actually, let's go live on that one. There's
Thank you, Woody. I love you, bro. Some kind of nut bread. Duke has a hatchet wound. Yeah, say thank you again to Will for giving me back that blanket and calling a truce and hopefully getting some help.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you for your service. Yes, sir. We love our vets. The DA don't? Yeah, I'm dealing with the DA right now, too. They don't like me either, bro. Yeah, they don't like me either. I got court tomorrow.
He said VA.
For defending myself, you know? Yeah. It'll work itself out. It always does. You know? God bless you, bro.
Pretty sure he would have said VA after he's talking about his service there. Maybe DA. Maybe he's still talking.
First off, I was corpsman in the military with the Marines.
Yeah.
And then I got reassigned. And I was reassigned. Well, first I joined the Marine Corps.
Yeah.
And the Marine Corps found out that I had medical background. So they transferred me to the Navy.
That's awesome.
And gave me 4 schools. Now, hold on.
Yeah.
Boot camp is a school.
Yeah.
After that, hospital corps school.
Oh, shit.
After that, wait a minute. After that, that's an A school. And then they sent me to a C school. Field Medical Service School. Specialized as a corpsman with the Marines. Okay?
Hell yeah.
And they guaranteed me PA school while I was in boot camp.
That's
I
awesome.
got called in front of the military training officer. And I came in there and I did exactly what you're supposed to do when you're an enlisted, stepping in front of him. And he says, hey, we heard about you and we're going to make you an automatic E2. I said, you're a little bit late, sir. That was already done when I came in with college education behind me.
That's awesome.
Not completely a lot of college, but enough.
Enough, yeah.
That they threw me in charge of the group going to North Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay?
My chat says, thank you for your service, and they love you, bro.
All right.
Thank you for your service, bro. God bless you.
I couldn't find that in your Apple Music library.
All right. Have a blessed day, sir. We love our vets, dude. Oh, shit. You like my shirt? You like my shirt? Yeah. Let's fucking go. One flipped me off, the other one yelled at me. One flipped me off. One.
I do want to ask you about an attack line from Republicans, because this is a comment you made in 2020 about Nashville. It's gotten a lot of attention in your race. Let's listen to this.
I hate the city. I hate the bachelorettes. I hate the pedal taverns. I hate country music. I hate all of the things that make Nashville apparently an it city to the rest of the country, but I hate it.
I know you said those comments were taken out of context, but I want to ask you about it, because I'm wondering, do you think it was a mistake to say that?
Once again, I was a private citizen. Nashville is my home. Do I roll my eyes at the bachelorette parties and the pedal taverns that are blocking my access to my house? Yeah, every Nashvilleian does. But this race has always been about something bigger. It's about families across Middle Tennessee that are getting crushed by rising prices, while Washington politicians and billionaires argue about this type of nonsense.
I do want to ask you about an attack line from Republicans, because this is a comment you made.
Who do you think's going to win that race in Tennessee, guys?
One said, yeah.
You think the Republican's going to win, or is he going to win that one there? Trying to go through some of this news stuff here. What did Joe Rogan say?
To me, is what's interesting. It's fascinating. That is what, and also that Christianity, at least, is the only thing I have experience with. It works. Like the people that are Christians that go to this church that I go to, that I meet that are Christian, they are the nicest fucking people you will ever meet. They're really kind, and they are even more nice at a church. When you leave the church parking lot, everybody lets you go in front of them. There's no one honking in the church parking lot. It's it worked to me.
Good point. Good point. What more of that crazy lady?
Involved in a transformative justice seminar, and so it's how to imagine a world without police and what that looks like, and what community mechanisms look like, how people can not police themselves.
I don't think he just said that Christians are nice. I don't think he said that's what they're all about. But it seemed like they're, even so, at that point, I'd rather be around people that are nice than people that are not nice. But yeah, the church has a much different purpose. Yeah.
But for example, if you experience sexual assault, like what is the reconciliation process, and what does transformative justice look like? Because as we know, like you can't take those things to court. Like, our legal system is terrible when it comes to retribution. So anyways, all that to say is that like, I hope all of you, so one, I'll have a podcast on it, and I highly recommend, like, if it's been difficult for all of you to imagine a world without police, please tune in to maybe not this episode but the next one, because I'll talk about things I'm learning and growing as an organizer, because I think especially for those of us that are young, like and talking to our parents,
no police, what would happen
about what police abolition looks like, that we can do it, and there is a world. Well, I'm currently involved in a
wow. Let's go back to Tommy for now. Live here. Where's he at here?
I'll post a picture of it on there on whenever we go over there. You guys like my shirt? It's funny. You have to admit it's funny, dude. Did you know tomboys are girls? Yes, I did. And usually kids that are tomboys, girls that are tomboys, they grow out of that shit. They become teenagers and they get all girly. We shouldn't be like, oh, you're a tomboy, so you must be a boy. You like my shirt? I'm live streaming on Rumble and X. Go ahead.
Hey, don't tell
Shout it out.
I don't tell them. This is South Face, but I got one of them hats too.
Yes, sir. Let's go, baby. Getting a lot of support out here today, bro.
Is he wearing the Trump hat?
Knockdown, but I've gotten more support than anything. What up, big dog? Long time no see. Oh, shit.
I'm not getting a whole lot of likes today for some reason. There's not a whole lot of people watching right now. A lot of people are probably watching Tommy directly or something like that over there. Doing Rumble and X right now.
I used to work with him. He used to be one of my reps at this store. And then he went to Apple, and then he ended up coming back to Metro, and now he's a manager and shit. I would have never pictured that from the first time he worked with us. My shirt says something pretty amazing. Deport white liberal women. Deport white liberal women. Yeah, this is my old store. Oh shit! I'm spilling everything on this damn shirt. I'm gonna have to wash it tonight. I don't know who's in here right now. How you doing? Hey, you like my shirt? Oh, I don't know her. I don't know her. Oh, I know him though.
Glitchy. He probably tried to go in there, block the signal. Let's go back to some other stuff here for now.
Every state has a problem with crime. But what the president has done here is taken a horrific crime that occurred in Washington, D.C., where one beloved Guard member is still struggling for his life. Another was shot and killed.
Say her name.
And the perpetrator, the murderer, is behind bars and being prosecuted. He took that case and then he went 2,400 miles away to Somalia and somehow indicted an entire group of people, 80,000 of them in my state, as well as later all naturalized citizens, 24 million people in the United States of America. This is what he does, and he tries to stoke division and make people hate each other.
Does Minnesota have a...
Nope. He got out of there again. Let's see what else we got.
Oh yeah, for sure. This is where we were at, No Kings, and it was chaos right here.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Hey, what up?
He's got guys watching his back just in case, you know.
Yeah, what up, bro? He knew my name. He said, "Be good, Tommy boy." That is fucking funny. That is fucking funny. They watch my streams, you guys. They definitely watch my streams, bro. That's fucking funny. I'm nowhere near ICE, and they know who I am. That's fucked up.
Or the fact that they know that Antifa's mad at you and things like that, and they don't want you to get hurt, something like that, you know.
Tommy boy. Oh shit. Where's Dookie? I blocked this.
Yeah, on that other video there we just watched there, yeah. The 24 million naturalized citizens, no problem with those. You know, sometimes the way that they got their naturalized things or whatever, he probably has a little bit of trouble with that. But no, he's talking about the people that were let in that are still have not been naturalized, you know, they're still under immigrant status and things like that. That's what he's talking about. What's going on here?
Is even nice.
There you go. God bless you.
No more criminal behavior out of me today.
That's good. That's good. Don't want to go to jail. Oh, you know what? I don't want to smoke a cigarette right now. What am I doing? I just smoked one. Brent's always out here with me. He's the GOAT. We love Brent. I'm finna buy him lunch right now.
I think Brent's his new boss.
Some of this here doops. She needed a cigarette, you guys.
So Chris is he's about to have a grandbaby.
I know. I texted him today. Congratulations, Chris. We love you, Ghostface. Congratulations on your grandbaby, Pop. Love you, bro. You're watching. We love you, crew. We love you, Ghostface. If you guys ain't following Ghostface on X, go follow him. I didn't think so either. He looks so young.
Anyway, let's see what else we got going on. Dennis, funny. Let's see what else we got going on right over here. CNN
That's through the
nonsense.
same process. But here's the thing. A U.S. commanding general recommended me. I had 45 letters of recommendation. I went through a clearance process, even though everybody knew me, but I had to wait 3 years to get my visa.
Yeah.
While we have an open border, we have guys like them, put them on a plane, bring them to the U.S. What do you expect? This has to be, and it has been always a bipartisan problem. It's not a Democratic problem, Republican problem. Look, Bush started the war. President Obama, he surged it. President Trump made a deal with the Taliban. President Biden, he just exited in a most shameful, chaotic, through the same process. But here's the thing. A U.S. commanding general recommended me. I had 45 letters of recommendation.
Yeah, see, there's some smart people on CNN that kind of speak a little bit of truth out there once in a rare while. Yeah, we doing nice to see you, Angry Man. Hopefully you're doing good. Yeah, it's like everybody wants to watch Tommy Boy when he's live. So I was like, let's go watch Tommy Boy. So I'm like, whatever. Live. Oh, there it is.
Real security is over 5'1". Triple L. That's fucking funny, dude. That's fucking hilarious. Did you know tomboys are girls? How's it going? Hey, you like my shirt? Oh, shit. Ground Zero, what up? Love you, Haley. $2 beers. This is what's good. Is the lunchbox. You get the drink and everything. It's a littler burger, but I just add another patty to it, and it's just as good. It's Brad, babe. Brad is with us. Big Bad Brad, the one that wasn't it, or the one that came with us to the go-karts and whooped my ass. Even though he's smaller than me, No, it's not Jeremy. Jeremy went home already, you guys. Jeremy had to go. But I'm gonna end the live now and go eat with these boys and buy them lunch for coming out here with me. And I'll see you guys in like less than 2 hours. All right, I'll be out there at that little church gathering thing. Big B-Rad.
Yeah, there's supposed to be a church gathering thing going on against injustice or whatever at the park, and then they're probably going to march to the ICE building. So it's Tommy Boy's going down there. I was thinking about trying to go down there, but I don't like to go crazy at night, other things going on. Anyway, let's go see some more news here as we're getting through this. I saw that one already. Didn't see this one yet.
This is killing people. It is knowingly, wittingly allowing people to die and infecting them with disease and providing
Looks like you have some disease going on with the ice situation there.
them with air that kills people because we're not willing to take the steps necessary to do what we know we need to do. And every year now, millions of people around this planet are dying because fossil fuel and methane emissions, called greenhouse gas pollution. Those methane emissions and CO2 emissions and nitrous oxide and other emissions are escaping into the atmosphere, being fed by the way in which we continue.
Whatever, this guy's crazy. Oh, so these guys are doing over here the Fearless Tour, I think.
Facts, right? So we can look at the. What is this?
There is not.
What is this? Can you explain to me what is this? What is?
If I really wanted to fully explore the truth of this water bottle, it would
It's
take
a water
long
bottle.
time.
Thank you so much. It's a water bottle, right?
Yes.
What if I told you it's a lizard? Can you have a normal conversation with me or debate?
It would take a while to get there, but I'm sure there is a path.
There's a path for us.
There's a path.
For me to sit here and have a conversation with you.
Yeah,
you
I'm
just
not
water
smart
bottle.
enough or have the fucking time, but there would be a path.
Can we agree that
And-
there is, sure, you can have your truth, but then there's the truth, which is objective
Yeah.
facts, right? So we can look at the grass over there and say that's green grass, hopefully, right?
Yeah. Okay, maybe this won't go anywhere
So that's
too fast. What would y'all think about?
So that's the same thing when it comes down to me not wanting to lie to people, right? I'm sure that they have their truth, but I'm not going to lie to them just because they have their truth.
But the shit that you choose to focus on is just like...
Okay, I'm a
but
woman. I
who's-
walk into a bar. Is the bartender now inclined to give me a free drink because I'm a woman? Sorry, chicks.
I just like, I really...
I bet some of you guys probably try to do that or something like that to get your free drinks in the chat there. You know, is that what you guys do out there, Dennis? Angry Man, did you try to convince the bartender? Come on now. I got too many lefties that are out here. What the heck?
Our farmland, stealing our research, and creating dangerous vulnerabilities in the very systems that sustain us. Reshoring and nearshoring our food and
Secretary of Agriculture.
agriculture supply chain is essential for our nation's security. In coordination with the White House, the Departments of Treasury, Defense, Homeland Security, and Justice, as well as state governors, state agriculture commissioners, local, tribal, and territorial governments, today we announced the USDA's National Farm Security Action Plan. This plan includes 7 key action items, and there's a lot of people here that I want you to hear from, so I'm not going to go one by one, but just very quickly. It's on our website. The press has gotten a preview of it, and we can ask some questions once we finish the main program. But very quickly, and perhaps the most important, the first of the 7 is securing and protecting American farmland ownership. Actively engaging at every level of government to take swift legislative and executive action to ban the purchase of American farmland by Chinese nationals and other foreign adversaries. Standing on the shoulders of great governors, 3 of whom are standing behind me, who have already been leading the way on this issue. And at the federal government level, working to do everything within our ability, including presidential authorities, to claw back.
Make sure you wear your wig, though, if you do it. You got to wear the wig and try to make yourself look like Pam Bondi or something like that, okay?
What has already been purchased by China and other foreign adversaries. Additionally, working with the Treasury of the Secretary of the Treasury, along with our Defense Department on memorandums to ensure that moving forward, there is a much more intentional look at who is buying what in this country and from where they are in the world.
There we go. That was a good speech there. We're getting through some of these here. I just want to do a little bit of news today, and then maybe we'll watch some restreams tonight or something like that. Looks like it might get kind of crazy down there. Make sure when you see it, say Mr. Bill's Curbs on my channel or whatever, make sure you show up and watch that. That's what I'm going to start calling my nighttime channel, Mr. Bill's Curbs.
And Uncle's dog. So everyone who knows me knows I like a lot of dogs. One of my dogs recently got out on the golf course here, and guess who found her on some random person's golf cart? Kai.
Yeah, it was crazy. I saw this dog and I'm like, I've definitely seen this dog before. It's on this hole, and I'm like, is that your dog? And he goes, no, like we found her on the course. And I'm like, wait, I think I know whose dog that is. I called
Like,
you.
I think that's my aunt and uncle's dog. Kai calls me and she goes, your dog's out on the golf course, but she's on a golf cart with like some random person. She just saw my dog out there.
That was crazy.
And you saved Betty.
I did, yeah.
So we're very grateful for Kai. Always looking out. Head on a swivel,
Always,
Kai.
always,
Yeah.
always.
Thank you.
That's an interesting story there. I was like wondering, what are they doing together? They're not mother-daughter, but yeah, they are aunt and niece, you know? Here was an interesting quote from Kevin Sorbo, from George Orwell. The further a society drifts from the truth, the more it will hate those who speak it. I'll repeat that just to get it sinking in there. The further a society drifts from the truth, the more it will hate those who speak it. Interesting.
pieces of shit that roll together in the same fucking turd.
Oh, Griffin was down there the other day here.
Go get yourself a plate. I get some food. Yeah,
As he's trying to hide who he is, but everybody can tell that it's a Griffin just by the size and the way that he carries himself. He's not supposed to be within 50 feet of the ice building, I guess.
That's why you're here.
Right?
You know what I mean?
I got it all. Thanks, buddy. White's MAGA tranny.
Okay, wait, what's that hypothetical?
So you're saying Joe Exotic?
No, I'm
That you're a free thinker, you know. Not nobody else has said.
That's Patrick's video there. Check out Patrick on Twitter. CNN reports illegal aliens have no criminal history. Unreal. Let's see what this thing says. Not 5 minutes. I've watched enough CNN. That's enough of that nonsense. I wish I could have played that because that's the last story I had. There's an article there about Tommy Boy or whatever did a grok search or whatever and said Tommy Boy's a troublemaker, basically, is what that said there. Let's go back to the home screen. None of that news there. Ooh, what's Angela Rose been up to over here?
Because a woman came here and asked 5 workers for help and none of them spoke English.
The third person that don't speak English in Walmart. How you doing? Do you speak English? Oh my God. Excuse me, how you doing? Do you speak English?
No, mommy,
oh,
So we're going to see if I have the same experience here.
Josiah.
Josiah, how are you today?
Good.
Doing well.
Huh?
How long have you been in the United States?
You?
How do you? Is it good here? You like the U.S.? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that's so cool. You can do it with your phone now. Yeah. I'm making a YouTube video.
No, that's a good.
No.
That's a good
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do put in the other side, in the front bit. You know that table in the front?
Uh-huh.
You have 2 tables. You have one rack that is clear and that's
How do you like working at Walmart?
Okay. No, I'm sorry.
The Walmart behind me went viral because a woman.
You guys have that experience where you guys are at in your Walmarts or your big box stores or something like that? Is English not being a primary concern to talk to customers? Interesting. What else we got going on here? Anything else in the news to look at? Not really. Is he live there? No, he's not live there. Oh, here's another video I wanted to watch here. Good. This popped up again.
So what would you tell? And so
It's from New York City, I think. Or DC.
there's Republicans and there's Democrats, then there's the middle. So what would you tell if you were having a conversation with a Republican? What would you tell that person if you guys didn't see eye to eye and they see the good things he's done and you've seen the good things they've seen the good things he's done and you just can't get on the same level, what would you tell that person?
I can answer that not as a hypothetical, but I actually have lots of friends who are MAGA that I've kept my entire life. Some of my best friends are Trump voters. I dated a Trump voter. I think that we have to keep contact as Americans. It's not, I hate you and we're divided. We've got to find a way to come together.
Yeah.
And so when I speak with my friends who are Republican, I don't try to convince them of anything. It's about connection. It's about talking to people as human beings and understanding where they're coming from. Because even the people who believe in Trump, they believe it for a reason. It's not they're all evil. It's not they're all.
No forgiveness, Jeffy. You got to fix your alarm, okay? If you have internet or whatever, get one of these Alexa alarms, okay? Make sure you do that, okay? That she'll wake you up better.
Racist. It's not they're all stupid, and I can say that because I know it from the people that I know personally. I've known them my whole life, and they're wonderful.
Yes, they are. But if you disagree with people on the left, though, that might be around you there, and you're talking to somebody with a red hat, you might get excluded from the club there, buddy. Just FYI. But anyway, I'm gonna play a song here. Oops, let's do this. Find the song first. Where you fit all that stuff. See if there's anything else going on down here. 22 seconds. I don't know what that's going on. Oh, here's an interesting video here.
Not using the word Christmas to describe
All right, guys. So after our video from Portland calling out the communists not using the word Christmas to describe the downtown Portland Christmas tree, and they just call it the tree. After our video, a lot of news outlets have picked up the story, and the White House just responded with this tweet. This is so epic.
Well, guess what? We're saying Merry Christmas again.
Let's go, baby. This is why I love what I do, man. They're hearing us here in Oregon, and I'm telling you, change is coming. All right, guys. So after our video,
that's kind of cool there. All right. I'm going to play a song for, even though you guys didn't do any donations, not that I care too much, whatever. I put that goal up for the heck of it or whatever, but you guys didn't do the goal, or you couldn't find where the button was or something like that, or you're trying to save money. Good idea. But anyway, if you did want to contribute to my electric bill, you could do that for running the 3 monitors here. I'm just kidding. Here's a Proud to Be a Boomer song. We did the other version the other day. I'm going to try this other version, see how this one sounds for you. All right, Proud to Be a Boomer.
I remember when the jukebox sang and we danced till the lights went dim. The streets were safe, the air was clean, the world didn't feel so grim. A nickel bought a soda, a dime a dream. But now the past feels far like a rushing stream. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do. We built the bridges, we paved the roads, we worked with calloused hands, watched the moonlight touch the stars, and we made our family plans. But now the world spins faster, like a wild parade, but my roots are deep and they never fade. Don't call me old, just call me wise. I've seen the truth behind the lies.
What? Ingrid, are we going to do you identify with this song? Do you identify with this song? This National Guard things here. Let's check this out real quick here. They're not boomers.
I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do. We built the bridges, we paved the roads, we worked with calloused hands, watched the moonlight touch the stars, and we made our family plans. Now the world spins faster, like a wild parade, but my roots are deep and they never fade. Don't call me old, just call me wise. I've seen the truth behind the lies. Don't call me old, just call me wise. I've seen the truth behind the lies. I'm proud to be a boomer, where at least I know I'm sane. Though my knees may creak and my back complains, I'd gladly rise from my wheelchair, stand next to you, and I won't forget my medicine like I always do. Now the surf guitars a call from the past, riding waves, a time that'll always last. Banjo's picking a story untold, fiddle cries out, young hearts turn old. Now the surf guitars a call from the past, riding waves, a time that'll always last. Banjo's picking a story untold, fiddle cries out, young hearts turn old.
was one last part of this, evidently, maybe.
Now the surf guitar's a call from the past, riding waves of time that'll always last. Banjo's picking a story untold, fiddle cries out, young hearts turn old.
I admit you guys are dancing out there, at least moving your body a little bit. Yeah, I like that version better. We did the other version the other day. It was nice, but this one had a little more fit, a little bit more little fun stuff to that one. That was cool. Cool emojis, guys. Thank you. Let's check and see what's going on at this school board meeting here. This guy here seemed like he was a little upset about something at the school board meeting.
There are 10 things that black students don't need. Number one, we don't need affirmative action. Number two, we don't need equity. Number three, we don't need to be pandered to. Number four, we don't need you to dumb down test scores in order for us to thrive. Number five, we don't need a school system promoting victim mentality. Number six, we don't need the soft bigotry of low expectations, as we have heard from other people. We don't need, number seven, critical race theory or intersectionality. Number eight, we don't need reparations or any more welfare states. Number nine, we don't need to be propped up as the darlings of the LGBTQ community. Number 10, we don't need white liberals telling us that they know what's best for us.
Fire. That's the way you do it right there. If she says she's Christian, she'll probably be at the Carruthers Park there or something like that. Did she post something? She has me blocked on Twitter, so I haven't seen anything there, but maybe I can scour something else where I might find what she says. She has me totally blocked. She said I can't post anything. Let me just double check something. It's so nice to have 3 monitors. Some people have like a lot more monitors than that, but having 3 is kind of nice because that way, this one to kind of do the StreamYard, this one to kind of pull the content that you'll see on the screen there, and then another one just to research and things like that. So, Pam Hempill, something. Let's go to her 24th, 52 minutes ago. She said something about Cam Higbee. She said something about the video there from David Medina that we just saw a second ago. Made fun of somebody else out there also. False accusation, blah, blah, blah. 2 hours ago. Something else about ice building or something like that. Nothing about a church thing there. The courage to heal. JD delay on that one there. Nope. Oh, Portland Ice Facility and the MAGA thugs. Oh, interesting. My recent experience at the Portland Ice Facility, open discussion about ice cruelty and the MAGA influencers who spread hate and violence. Oh, interesting. Interesting. I'm sure she's going to block everybody out that is right wing out of that one, likely, but I set the reminder for that one there. Can I share it out for you? No, I can't share it out because she gets me blocked there. But if you want to see what Antifa's up to tonight or whatever from your own chairs there, I follow Pam Hempill, Pam Tifa, and then you'll see about 6 hours ago she posted a thing about Portland Ice Facility and the MAGA thugs out there. She's going to have a space or whatever, an online space to be able to talk about that stuff. While we're talking about online spaces again, I'm hoping that what I have copied here is already the same thing as I did before. Yes, there's my community on Twitter that you're seeing in the chat now. Follow that community, and I'm going to start to do some of my spaces from that community as soon as I get some more viewers and things like that. So there's other good communities out there too, also, but these Twitter spaces are getting more and more common. Things like that. I even noticed one right now. Angry Oregonian might be interested in this one here, but there's one about Oregon stuff right now that not Tina Kotek is hosting right there. I was thinking about popping in there, but I didn't know if they wanted me to restream it or anything like that. But this one here, anyway, it's got 20 listeners. Oh, Patrick is in there. That's interesting. That's interesting. Should I pop in there just to see if I can restream it or not? I'd feel like I'm sort of invading their space or something like that if I did that. But it's interesting. I get more people watching over there. But anyway, feel free to check that one out there. Actually, I'll even copy that there if you wanted to see that one there. Talk about Oregon stuff and different things like that. This is the link to that space. It's open right now there. If you're an Oregonian, check that one out there. If you're on Twitter, let's see what this lady's having to say here.
Around campus right now. He is watch the footage of my assault, and I'm gonna say it's definitely violent. Thank you so much, my best friend Summer, for literally going to the liquor store where it happened in front of and getting the surveillance footage of the assault. Like, I'm shocked I even got this. I have sent it to NYU security, and they're forwarding it to the police, and it actually is the guy that has been assaulting many girls around campus right now. He is a tall white male with long brunette hair and a long brunette beard, and is wearing gray sweatpants and a big black puffer jacket and a blue towel around his neck. So if you see him, please call 911 and report him to the police because they are looking for
This is important stuff. Why did Megan Kelly retweet it?
for him because he has done this to so many girls, and this is like disgusting. So I'm just gonna say like trigger warning because like it's honestly a really hard watch. Like just I mean for me just because it like happened to me, but like just like watch if you're interested. But like it's definitely not cute. So this is right before it all happened. So I circled where I'm walking. I just crossed the street and I'm walking down the right side of Broadway. And then you can see that he literally followed me across the street. And that's him right there. And he literally targets me and approaches me and does this.
We can rewind that a second here. I was just trying to find out where she is in relation here. I can't make it any larger.
So I circled where I'm walking. I just crossed the street and I'm walking down the right side of Broadway. And then you can see that he literally followed me across the
Okay, that's him over there. Okay, I see.
street. And that's him right there. And
there she is.
he
Okay.
literally targets me and approaches me and does this.
Tried to smack her bum and then her back or something like that. What the heck? Craziness.
It's so terrible. And then they thankfully helped me up and asked if I was okay. And then you can see the man was asking if I was okay. And then later on, he helped me call the police. I just really want to emphasize how not okay this is. I am a student at NYU. I should not be scared to be walking the street to go to my 9:30 a.m. class. These people are disgusting, and they should not be able to be walking around the street freely, targeting girls and doing this, because I heard that this guy did this a month ago. That is not okay. We need to get these people. That's not okay. I'm honestly still in shock, but I'm more enraged that things like this are able to happen in this city, and we really need to do something about it, because this is unacceptable.
And they keep getting let out of jail repeatedly if they do ever go to jail at that point there. Wild. Yeah, she got a retweet on that one. Good deal. I'm not going to watch more nonsense. Anything else going on in the news, guys, that I missed? Let's double check over here. Miss Mary. Oh, this is a Tommy Boy discussion here. Why not?
No, that would make you a faggot if you're trans.
And again, I get the word. This video uses fair use for the purpose of criticism, commentary, satire, news reporting, teaching, education, and research. We don't approve of using any kind of slurs or anything like that on this channel. Thank you for your attention to this matter. Horse. was cool. You guys ever watch the show The Young Riders back in the day? That was a good show about the Pony Express, Wyoming area or something like that. That was pretty cool. That wasn't a true story, but it tried to tell you what likely happened when in the younger lives of Billy the Kid, Buffalo Bill, and Wild Bill were all kind of in that kind of situation. There, it was kind of funny where those three guys or whatever, if they were ever met each other, that's where they would have met. Like, there's only the three Bills, and there are other characters in there too. Anywho, any other important information here? Antifa in Germany is going crazy or something. I don't. Too many bad clips of Tommy saying something that YouTube doesn't like him to say, so I'd watch that. Oh, is this recent? Yes, it is.
The homeless guy that lives in here, I'm with my homeless friend John. Security cameras last night caught a person deliberately catching this sucker on fire and burning it to the ground. Unfortunately, the guy who lives in there wasn't in there at that exact moment, or he would have died. This is sadly a very common thing that happens on the streets, right? Arson is a very common retaliation tool. Now, we don't know 100% if it was another homeless person. It could have just been someone who lives indoors and just didn't want the person to be here, but it's very likely another homeless person. Anyway, he lost absolutely everything. He had 5 nice bikes, all his clothing and books and everything else. We had actually just filmed this area less than 2 weeks ago when his car was intact. So this is just a really, really sad reality of the streets. Damn.
Yeah, just kind of really a little bit sad right now. This is this person's house. He sleeps in there. This is also his car. So his housing and transportation just got destroyed. So it really affects 2 things. People don't realize that when you're living out of your car, if something happens to your car, you not only lose your transportation, but you also lose your housing.
Hey, Rylan in the house. Hey, Rylan, how are you doing? Nice to see you. What's going on with you today? Thanks for popping in there. I appreciate that. Hope you're doing good. I was about to actually check out this Twitter space over here. I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch also, by the way. But I don't want to interfere there. But if you follow not Tina Codex, you probably do, among other people in the chat here. She's got a Twitter, or I think it's a he actually, technically. Not Tina Codex, talking about anything Oregon. So I'm gonna tell everybody to click that link that I put right there in the chat there for my Twitter channel. I'm gonna disconnect the YouTubers and the Twitchers right now. So if you want to stay with me, I'm gonna go to the Twitter channel, and then I'm gonna ask the people in that stream if they don't mind me sort of streaming to Twitter off that there. So Rylan can watch here, and anybody else who's on Twitter, put a 1 in the chat if you're watching on Twitter. Rylan already said he was watching there. There was somebody else earlier that was watching on Twitter. I appreciate that. We're going to go check out that Not Tina Kotex thing over there. You might want to check that out yourself, Rylan, if you wanted to participate in that yourself. But anyway, what else is going on? There's nothing else going on right now until 6 o'clock when Pam Tifa is going to do her space thing or something like that. And Tommy Boy's going to be down there at Carruthers Park. Anyway, I'm going to disconnect you guys in a little while. Make sure you follow me on Twitter. Make sure you follow that and check out the live if you want to over there. I'm not going to raid you on YouTube or anything like that. I'm just going to slowly disconnect you. But if you did want to watch something else on YouTube and you don't want to watch the Twitter thing or whatever, it'll probably end by the time I get over there. Valley Ray's out there doing his thing out there. Should we watch and see what Valley Ray's doing out there? He is live out there. Okay, what I'll do, it's only 10 people possibly, but I'll try to raid you guys over there to Valley Ray, okay? If you guys aren't already follow Valley Ray, he's kind of helps homeless people out there on the street, since we did talk about a lot of homeless stuff today. Let me see if I can do this. YouTube Studio. But if you'd rather hang out with me on Twitter, make sure you follow that link on Twitter. I appreciate it. Oh, I did get another subscriber too. Thank you for whoever the 2 new subscribers were on YouTube. I appreciate it. Let's see if I can keep this thing going here. Or you can go back with your business or whatever. I don't like to tell people what to do too much. Click on this one here. Click on that one there. And as if Valley Ray has his redirecting it available. Valley Ray, be on there, be on the list, be on the list. No, he's not on the. He doesn't have his ability to be rated on the list there. But if you did want to check out BDF Blaze or something like that, I'll send you over to him. He does restreams of different things that are going on out there. Good guy over there. Tell him I said hi and ask him how tall he is, okay? I'll save that there. Go back to this button over here as I'm trying to talk to you guys to keep you going there. Jeffy. No problem, Tara. Thanks for popping in. I didn't mean to make a joke about you earlier. Yeah, your answer's probably very cool. And what was I going to do? Okay, disconnecting YouTube. If you guys want to follow me, go to Twitch. Otherwise, the YouTube should send you to BDF Blaze to watch the restreams. Okay, ready? Actually, I'm going to disconnect Twitch first. Okay, bye Twitch. If you're watching, remove. Okay, save changes. I guess now. You're like, some people don't like to call themselves old, Tara. It's okay, but I guess I'm glad you don't mind that. Did you like my song though that I played earlier, the Boomer song? Anyway, and now I'm going to disconnect YouTube. Hopefully, you're going to go to BDF Plays right away. If not, I'll go to the YouTube studio and end the stream from there. So, otherwise, stay with me on Twitter for a little bit, and we'll go see what's going on in that Twitter space. Remove. Talk to you later. Tara's very cool. Yes, she is.